For decades, Dragon Ball fans have accepted one thing as a fact. Bardock died when Frieza destroyed Planet Vegeta. But did he though? Now before you start typing in the comments, hear me out. Because recent Dragon Ball manga chapters completely changed how we view Bardock. He was not just some average low-class Saiyan. Bardock was a warrior who went toe-to-toe with Gas, who at that time was one of the strongest fighters in Universe 7. So today we're asking a question that does sound a bit bizarre, but what if Frieza's attack never killed Bardock? What if the blast sent him somewhere else? Maybe another planet, another dimension, maybe even another universe. And most importantly, would that idea actually fit what we know from the manga? Let's break it down. For years, fans viewed Bardock as a typical Saiyan warrior. And then the Granola arc happened, and that's when everything changed. The manga revealed that Bardock fought Gas 40 years before the current story. And not only did he fight Gas, he beat him. Think about that. Because Gas was already considered one of the strongest warriors from the Heaters. And even after all these years, Gas still carried emotional scars from losing to Bardock. That's how intense that battle was. The manga also showed something else. Not only was Bardock crazy strong, he was incredibly resourceful. He survived impossible situations, he adapted, he outsmarted his opponents, he refused to quit when he was completely outmatched. This is important because it changes the way that we look at Planet Vegeta's destruction. Maybe Bardock wasn't simply charging blindly to his death. The last time we see Bardock during Planet Vegeta's destruction, he was confronting Frieza's death ball. Now, we never actually saw a body, and we never see Frieza confirm Bardock's death. We just see Planet Vegeta being destroyed. Now, I know the obvious interpretation is that Bardock died, and that's what the story intends us to believe, but Dragon Ball does have a long history of characters surviving things that should have killed them. Goku surviving Namek exploding, Cell surviving Goku's Kamehameha in the Cell games, Moro survived some defeats, and even Gas continued fighting after receiving damage that should have ended him. So the real question is, could Bardock somehow survive Frieza's attack? What if survival wasn't the only result? What if there was a displacement? Because we've seen enormous energy distort space before. We've seen teleportation, we've seen universal travel. What if Frieza's attack combined with Planet Vegeta's destruction created an anomaly that launched Bardock somewhere else? Not because Bardock was stronger than Frieza, and not because he overpowered the Death Ball, but because he was caught in something unexpected. A cosmic accident. So where could Bardock have gone? There's actually quite a few possibilities. Bardock could have been thrown across the galaxy and left stranded. Imagine a wounded Bardock spending decades surviving alone while the entire universe believes he's dead. He would eventually hear rumors of a Saiyan defeating Frieza, and not just any Saiyan, a Super Saiyan. And only then would he realize his son became the warrior he's hoped for. Another possibility is that maybe he gets sent to another universe. Imagine Bardock ending up in Universe 6. A universe where Saiyans never became conquerors, but yet they're heroes. How would Bardock react to meeting Saiyans like Kaba, Kale, Caulifla? A man who watched his own race die, discovering an entire civilization of Saiyans still thriving. That could be pretty emotional for him. Current Dragon Ball is not the same universe that Bardock left behind. Frieza is not a galactic emperor anymore. He's something much worse. I mean, shit, we got Black Frieza. Imagine Bardock returning and learning that the same tyrant that destroyed Planet Vegeta became stronger than ever. Imagine him learning that Goku and Vegeta still haven't finished him. I bet he'd be pretty disappointed. Would Bardock join the fight though? You already know. But more importantly, how would he react to Goku? The last time that Bardock saw his son, he was a baby. Now he's one of the strongest mortals in existence. A warrior who surpassed every expectation. A warrior who saved the universe countless times. The reunion alone would definitely be worth seeing. At the end of the day, does this theory actually work? I mean, if we're being completely honest, probably not. The manga, the movies, the anime all strongly suggest that Bardock died when Planet Vegeta was destroyed. But shit, this is still fun to think about because the manga did elevate Bardock's importance in a huge way. He isn't just Goku's father anymore. He's the Saiyan who defeated Gas. He's the warrior who inspired Granola. Bardock is one of the most influential figures in Dragon Ball history. And because of that, fans naturally wonder, could there be more to his story? Could Dragon Ball reveal one final twist? Maybe, probably not. But in a franchise where we have Frieza returning so many times, Broly canon, and Gohan unlocking Beast, shit. All I gotta say about that is never say never. But what do you think? Did Bardock truly die when Frieza destroyed Planet Vegeta? Or is there a tiny chance he survives somehow? Would you want to see more of Bardock? Maybe a backstory, an origin story when he was younger? And how do you think he would react to Black Frieza, Ultra Instinct Goku, and Ultra Ego Vegeta? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this Dragon Ball Theory discussion, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be easy. Peace.